Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbie. They are free. So you are back for episode 2 of Max's Gut Choice. Now, if you don't know what this is, I will briefly explain. Mike bought me this bag of lots and lots and lots of tiny little bonbons, and I didn't know what to do with them. Tile of the Week Thursday had ended, and I needed a new Thursday segment. Sorry if you can hear background noise, I am in the middle of laundry. So yes, I got those little bags of bonbons, and they are not the nicest feeling of yarns, but I wanted to use them up. I don't know what project I'm going to be making, but what I do know is that I am going to be making granny squares with them. Now, they are not totally your traditional granny square, but they are granny squares because I do 4 rounds of the traditional granny using double crochet, obviously US terms. I then did another round of half double granny clusters, and then I did a final round where I put a single crochet around the whole thing, and it uses up the bonbon really, really nicely. Now, last week in episode 1, I explained how these colours are going to be picked. I had a bin in my childhood that kept hold of all of our winter wear, such as hats, gloves, scarves, and the like. And because it was stuffed full, that bin was called Gutt, because gut is another name for stomach. So, last Christmas, a recent Christmas, my mum bought me my very own Gutt. He is a black dustbin, and I wanted to incorporate Gutt onto the channel as well. And then I had the idea that if I asked my gorgeous little boy Max to join me in this without being on camera, because podcasters have used their families to help with projects before, I wanted to incorporate that as well. So I asked my little Max if he could secretly pick some bonbons out of the bag and put them in Gutt without me seeing, and then every week we would discover what's inside Gutt together, and then I would sit and chat with you while I make the squares. That is Max's Gutt Choice. Now, just to refresh your memory, each one of these bonbons by Mira Handcrafts are 100% acrylic, a lightweight 3 or DK. They are 10 grams, and there are 22 yards or 20 meters in each. Recommends a 3.75 to 4.5 millimeter needle and a 4.5 to a 5.5 millimeter hook. I am using my 5.5 millimeter dots. Wash up to 30 degrees. Do not tumble, do not iron, do not bleach. You can dry clean using P. And that is Mira Handcrafts. Now, I am probably going to be putting these squares together in a project that is more hard-wearing, practical rather than luxurious, because honestly, guys, the yarn is a bit yuck. But that's okay. We are where we are now. Who is ready to see what Max has selected and put inside Gutt? I know I am. So let's lift the lid. And I haven't picked. I want to be surprised just like you. And I also told Max that he could pick 1, 2, or 3 each time. So who knows how many we've got. Are you ready? We're going to look together. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we've got 3. Oh, this could be a long video, guys. We have 3 inside Gutt this time. So we have a blue, we have a pink, and we have a red. Oh, Maxie, you have made this a long video. That's okay. I better get cracking, and I better not have as many issues as I did last week, because last week was a bit of a car crash. Who am I trying to kid? Okay, so I'm going to get going. Now, because there are 3 and I don't want it to be a super duper duper long video, I may pause at times and just come back and show you my progress, but we are going to get this done right now. So I am going to move the camera down. If you get motion sick, look away. I am moving now. Okay, and let's go for it. So I have seen in the comments that a few of you are going to be joining along with me in your own way, using up scraps and making your own little small things, whether it be granny squares, granny triangles. But you love the idea of this segment, and I am so pleased that some of you are going to be getting another whip and project done alongside me, even if it isn't exactly the same. This would be a fabulous scrap buster because let's face it, these little balls are no bigger than most of my scraps anyway. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to be turning these scraps into. I'm still not 100% sure. I don't think it's going to be a blanket or anything like that, purely because the quality of the yarn is just not there, guys. It really isn't. But that is okay. I will find something to make. It's not going to be like, because it's really plasticky and elasticy, this would not be good as a rug or anything like that because it's not going to absorb a lot of moisture at all. So I'm still a little bit stumped as to what it's going to be. Now, one of you lovely yarnies, and I believe it was Crafty Moose Sarah, gave me the suggestion of covering canvas bags in these squares and then using that as gifts. I love that idea. I may just do that. That is an idea that has appealed to me quite a lot. And I may not even sew them on, guys. I might just hot glue gun them on. Is that cheating? I don't mind. I love making grannies, but I really don't like sewing them together. That's the bit that is the stumbling block for me. So I've just randomly picked the blue. There was no colour preference or colour order. I was just like, oh my gosh, we have 3. Let's get going. So I might just get myself a little bit later on in this project a couple of the canvas bags and hot glue these squares onto the front or the outside of those bags and gift them like Moo suggested. I really have fallen in love with that idea, but failing that, they will be turned into something. So I am just finishing up round 2. I am trying to speed crochet as much as I can without obviously making them wonky or ugly. But yes, this is also an opportunity for me to sit and craft with you all. That was the other appealing thing to this segment idea. So start round 3. Off we go, off we go. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. And also, I am filming this back last week and I have so much I wish I could tell you, but I can't. Well, actually, by the time you're seeing this, the big secret that I've been keeping will already have been revealed. And I will have already had that job interview that I was talking about. So hopefully I was successful. It hasn't happened for me yet. So future Manfa of time of filming, I hope you did good. Current Manfa of the day you are watching this may or may not already know. How exciting. How exciting, exciting, exciting. Oops, I've just got a message. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to briefly pause and see what those messages are. Okay, I can read those in a bit. I was just making sure it wasn't one of the children needing me because, of course, they are on their summer break from school. They have 6 weeks for the summer and they are loving it and making the most of it. Luckily, we have had a mini heat wave, which is pretty unheard of for the UK, and they have been making the most of it. because it normally is just dull and rainy. So, yes, I'm glad that they've had a little patch of time of decent weather. I have had some annual leave as well, which has been lovely to just relax and, well, not relax as in do nothing, but just have my time as my time. I can choose what gets done when. I've had a lot more crafting time than I normally get. It's just a much more relaxed vibe than when you are in your work mode and work routine. So it has been super enjoyable. Um, yeah, so that's round 3 done. I'm on to round 4 of the first one. So we can do this, Manfa, without making the video super duper long. Come on, we've got this. We've got this. Just don't have any ridiculousness like last week. Okay. So, do you know what? Even though it hasn't happened for me yet, because I'm filming this a week in advance, I am going to talk about what I was keeping secret. So, you might already know if you've been keeping up with the channel, but some of you may not if you only dip in and out, and either way is absolutely fine. For the past week of you watching my pre-recorded videos, I have been so super lucky to have the gorgeous Christina from Bella Uncinetto come and visit with me here in the UK. Now, she wasn't staying at my house. She got herself a lovely little cottage for her and her daughter because simply, guys, I don't have the room here for guests. There are 6 of us at home anyway, so to add another 2, it would have been very cramped and very uncomfortable. So she booked herself a lovely little cottage not too far away, and we have spent the last week together, which I am sure, even though it hasn't happened yet, in fact, as I'm filming this, I'm eagerly awaiting for her to land in the UK. I am sure we have had an absolutely amazing time. Now, me personally, I at the moment am not in a position to be able to take flights to visit any of you wonderful lovelies. The finances just don't call for it. And actually, I need to renew my passport. My passport has run out. So even if I could, I wouldn't be able to because I need that passport. Um, but Christina spent a month in America, various different states, visiting and catching up with friends and family over there. She got back to Sicily, only had about a day and a half at home before she got on more planes and trains to come and be with me for a week before their school year starts over in Sicily. Now, I never in a million years thought that I would ever actually get to meet Christina, but she has made it possible, and I cannot believe my lucky stars that I am going to be meeting with in person my birthday twin. We share the same birthday. 2, 3, 4. I've done 4 rounds. I'm doing the half double round now. She is my birthday twin. We get on super duper well. She is my Yarny bestie, my Yarny sister. And I've been doing doubles because I'm not concentrating. We have just been lucky to have this wonderful connection, and now it's not just going to be on a live or on a Facebook Messenger call that I am going to be able to speak with her. I am physically going to be able to wrap her in a hug, to, I don't know, maybe I'll grab hold of her hand and we'll skip down the road. I don't know, but she is physically going to be here and we are going to have a lot of quality time together. Now, there is so much that I want Christina to experience while she is here, but there just isn't an awful lot of time to do it all. So Christina, you're going to have to come back, lovely. You're going to have to do this, make this a semi-regular thing so that we can make sure we get to do all the things that I want you to experience, all the things that you want to experience, because we just can't cram it all in, guys. But whatever we do get up to, whatever we do manage to accomplish in her time here, I know is going to be absolutely fantastic. And I am going to have precious memories of a lifetime. I am going to have pictures and it's just gonna be amazing. Do you know what? Even if she just came over and we sat and crocheted the whole time, I would be just as happy to do that as well. So, yes, I cannot believe my lucky stars that this is actually happening. Also, I have been keeping a secret from Christina. Now, it will have already happened, the secret will already be out, and the experience will already have been had. But myself and Crafty Moo Sarah got our heads together and concocted a secret plan that Christina knew nothing about. So Christina actually arrived in the early hours of the morning on Friday last week. And because Moo and I had got our heads together, we realised that this was a once in a lifetime opportunity and we needed to grab it with both hands and make the most of it. So, although Christina only landed in the early hours of the morning, when we woke up, we went for breakfast. Well, this is the plan. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm hoping that this is how it played out. Who knows? We would have gone out for breakfast. My children are elsewhere for that weekend that she first arrived, and so is Mike's little girl. Um, we would have gone for breakfast. This is the plan. We would have gone for breakfast and then we would have packed up the car and we would have driven the 5 hours plus that it'll take us to get to Crafty Moose Sarah's house. Now, if all went to plan, we made it to Crafty Moose and we did the surprise live that I have in the works as well. So you will have already known that we travelled to see Moo, hopefully. Hopefully that live was a lot of fun. Hopefully Christina enjoyed that that little surprise that we engineered. And we had a fabulous time. We would have stayed at Moo's house, her actual house. I would have been in her actual yarn barn. Yeah, so we would have stayed at Moo's on the Friday night. We would have spent most of Saturday with Moo, and then we would have been driving, or we would have driven the 5 hours plus back to my neck of the woods. Um, it would have been a very exhausting couple of days, but there is no rest for the wicked because after we got home, probably quite late on the Saturday, and after a little bit of a snooze, I also had plans and bought tickets to take Christina to a place in Cornwall called Tintagel, and that is rumoured to be the birthplace of Merlin. Now, because Christina is a teacher and she loves, literature, books, poetry, history, you name it, she loves it. It was her absolute dream to go to Tintagel and see the birthplace of Merlin, and I made that happen for her. I'm sure we had a fabulous time there as well. Obviously, there'll be videos coming out in the next coming weeks, hopefully explaining all about my time with Christina a bit better. But because I'm actually talking about this as if it's all happened and it hasn't, but these are the plans. Um, yeah, that she said, I don't care what else we do while I'm with you, but I have to see or go to Merlin. So I took her to Merlin, and I ticked that off of her bucket list because I wanted to, and I did. So an action-packed first few days for Christina as soon as she arrived, bless her cotton socks. Um, and then the plan was to do something as a family because my boys and Kaylee's little girl would have been back, to have like a complete adventure, all of us together on the Monday. Then on the Tuesday, the plan was to have a little more of a chilled day. Mike and the boys were going to go off and do something adventurous and energy filled for the day, while myself, Christina's daughter, and Mike's daughter just went and spent some time at Christina's little cottage to do some crocheting and some chatting and some relaxing, because Christina had to start her journey home on the Wednesday. So I didn't want her to be absolutely totally exhausted. I mean, she probably was anyway, but I did want to get some good quality time with my loved one and some good quality crafting time in as well. So hopefully that was the plan. We may have squeezed in a little bit more than that. We may have not done all of that. Who knows? But, and of course, in and amongst all that as well, I had to do a job interview. So it's been an action packed but wonderful, wonderful week. A week that I never thought that I would get. And not only did I get a week with Christina, we managed to squeeze in a trip with Crafty Moo Sarah as well, which is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I've had a good week, guys. I've had a bloody good week, and I hope your week has been just as kind to you. Um, Let me know what you've been up to. Let me know what you're working on while I'm making these squares with you. Always want to know, always want to know. It gives me inspiration. It gives me patterns or tutorials to look up to see if it's something I want to make in the future. So here we go. I am on that single crochet row, and in fact I am just finishing up now. So this is nearly the first square done. So there we go. First square completed. Oh, she said, and then fell out of her stitch. OMG. There we go. There's the blue one, guys. I did that in real time with you right here, right now. So there's a blue one to add. Woohoo! Okay, now I'm going to go on to the red, because last week's episode was 45 minutes and that was only doing 2, and I've got 3 to do. Maxie's a cheeky monkey, isn't he, eh? Okay, let's do this. Square number 2. Let's go, let's go. Now, obviously, if you are making something similar alongside me, don't feel rushed or stressed that I'm going, come on, let's go, let's go. You do it in your own time, guys. You take your time. You do it how you need to do it. I'm just very conscious that not everybody likes super long videos. So, and actually, I have got a lot to be getting on with as well. Not meaning to be rude, but obviously, because Christina is arriving today of filming, which is a week ago for you, I have lots to prepare and sort out. And of course, I have my bag to pack to go to Moo's as well. So, yes. So it will be just me, Christina, Sparkle, and Mike who are going up to visit Moo. And I can't wait. I'll be able to give my Moo a hug as well. I can't believe it. 2 YouTube celebrities in 1 week. I mean, who could wish for anything else, right, guys? And a potential new job as well. I mean, whew, what a week. What a week. I bet it's nice to see me in a little bit more positive frame of mind though, guys. It's certainly nice to be in a little more of a positive frame of mind as well. Okay, so that's round 1 done on the red. And I know I'm not really showing you, but I cannot crochet quick if I'm trying to show as well, because to show you it would be in a really, oh, this hook don't want to go in, it would be in a really awkward position to what I need it to be, and I am just completely boggling my own brain. I did that completely wrong. I struggled for no reason. Come on, Manfa, concentrate. Okay, and we're off again. So yeah, what have you guys been up to? What's your weather been like? So ironically, we had that mini heat wave in the few days leading up to Christina getting here. And then when Christina got here, it's predicted that it's going to be raining and lower temperatures again, which is just typical, isn't it, eh? Even to the point where I've had to Amazon Prime lightweight rain jackets for her and Sparkle. so that they don't suffer the rain here, because obviously in Sicily there isn't much rain and they don't have much need for waterproof stuff. So with Christina's help, um, those rain jackets should be delivered at some point today as well. So we've covered all the bases. I cannot have my wonderful friend in discomfort while she is here in any way. So, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Super excited. So this is the last video that I'm filming today. I have made a few all on one day. You know me, I like to batch record and schedule them out so then I don't have to worry about it for a week or so, which and in this case it will mean that my content is all ready and I can literally just enjoy every precious second with Christina and Sparkle and Moo while they are here. Yeah, so I will still have tidying to do, packing to do. Yeah, Manfa's got a lot to do, but it's okay. It is worth it. It really is worth it. So we are on the third round, guys. I'm going as quick as I can. Oh, keep falling out of me stitches because I'm trying to rush. That's why. There we go. So have you got any other ideas that I could use these squares for, guys? I am reading every single comment. I like and heart every single one to let you know that I have read. If there is a question in the comment, I do try and answer, but you do have to appreciate that there is way more of you than there is of one little old me. So for you to know that I have read your comments, I heart it. Um, and I have read every suggestion so far, but some of you might have thought of a few different ideas since last week. So keep those ideas coming in as to what I can do with these little squares, because I might make a variety of things. Who knows? There's going to be practically every colour of the rainbow eventually. And Max has done an awesome job so far. We've only got one of each colour so far, or not all the colours, obviously, but a different colour for every square done so far. Maybe I should say it like that. So yeah. Oh, I'm just so excited. It's nice to have something exciting and positive to look forward to. And like I said, by the time you've seen this, it's already happened, and I'm probably going to be in a doom and gloom actually on the day that you're watching this because they will have gone home. And I will only have, up until the end of the weekend, and then I'm back to work again. Not that I know what my current work situation is, but um, yeah, lots of ups and downs, and I am going to ride those waves as best as I can because there ain't no stopping Manfa. There ain't no. Oopsie. Down. Oh my goodness gracious. I do apologise, guys. Um, I ain't gonna let anything bring me down for too long. I will not be defeated. I will not. I will not. I can't anyway. I've got too many people relying on me. I've got the kids, I've got Mike, I've got the animals, I've got other family, other friends, I've got all you guys. I can't just completely break and crumble. I'm not going to let it happen. Another big mood shifter that really, really helped was the gorgeous Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches. What she did for me in creating that hat pattern is still just incredibly unbelievable. I'm not going to believe it for the rest of my days. I'm really not. It was just amazing. Such a compliment, and I'm not very good at taking compliments. But yeah, mind-blowingly incredible. Absolutely incredible. One of my biggest highlights of YouTube so far, and from someone as wonderful as Jen from Cinnamon Stitches. I really couldn't ask for anything more. I really couldn't. Okay, we are on the 1, Two, three, fourth row, I think now, guys. I am going as quick as I can. And because I'm trying to rush, I keep slipping out of my darn stitches. So yes, currently while filming, Mike is at work. He does, of course, have tomorrow off because we're travelling to Boots, which again has already happened, but the eldest is upstairs on his Xbox. The middle one is collapsing the tent. He's been camping out in the garden all week, guys. And when he's done that, he'll probably play a little bit of Xbox because it is their holidays after all. And if that's what they're choosing to do as downtime, then fair enough. I'm always on YouTube. I can't be a hypocrite. And Max is down in the village, probably playing football with all of his mates. Mike's little girl is still with her family. Like I said, Mike's at work. And I'm here trying to get all my content done and filmed and ready and scheduled and tidy the house and pack a suitcase, and at some point I've got to take Max to football training, and then we've got to drop them to my parents for the night. And yeah, it's crazy busy, but good crazy busy, and I'm here for it. I'm all up for it because it's fun and it's happy and it's positive for a change. And that's exactly what Manfa needs. So there we go. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So now I'm going on to the half double crochet cluster row. Half double Manfa, not double. There we go. Half double. Get your hook doing half doubles. Okay, so we are getting close to the end of this red one, and then we have the pink one to go. So yes, indeedy. Okay, sorry if I go quiet, it just means that I'm concentrating. I'm not trying to be rude. So, have any of you guys watching met up with any YouTubers? You know, if you're a content creator yourself, have you managed to meet any YouTubers? Are you a Yarny friend or family member, or as YouTube want to call you, a subscriber? Have you ever met any content creators? Tell me all about it. Tell me who it was and where you went and what you did and what it meant to you and all that. Let me know, because I bet there's a few of you out there who have met content creators and subscribers alike. I would love it. Do you know what I would love more than anything? Is if at some point we could all just go to one big hall or stadium or something, and we are all there together. We are all crocheting together. We are all meeting and greeting each other, and oh, it would be an absolute dream. But because we are spread so far and wide, it really isn't probably going to be an actuality, is it? But never say never, I've been told, because I've been burnt by that before. I've said it's never going to happen, and it actually did. So let's keep that dream alive, guys. Let's hope. It's really unrealistic, but we can dream, right? We can dream. It's also occurred to me as well, guys, this place that I've gone for the interview for, the residential home, the nursing home for the elderly. I bet the residents are going to be crochet worthy and would be really grateful to receive some crochet. That might give me motivation and a purpose as well. That would make me feel really good. There may even be quiet points in the day. This is if I get the job, obviously. I may not even get the job, but I'm thinking positively. There may even be points of the day where it's a little quiet and I can actually do some crocheting at work. Now, wouldn't that be wonderful? Haven't been able to do that since I worked in a bar, and that was years ago. Who knows? Who knows? I'm feeling quite hopeful though, guys, because to email them and get an email the very next day and then wanting an interview the day after is just incredible. Now, obviously, I had to reschedule because, you know, we're going to Moose when they wanted me to interview. But yeah, to email on a Wednesday, receive a reply on the Thursday, and they want to interview me on the Friday. I mean, that's practically unheard of. And I've been saying that jobs are really hard to come across in my part of the UK. So I am super duper hopeful. I don't know if that is a little unrealistic of me, that maybe I'm putting all my eggs into one basket and that maybe I should be a little more, um, cautious and sensible about it. But again, what harm in there is, positive manifestation, hoping for the best. It would really, really tick a lot of boxes. It's only 10 minutes away from home. It's Monday to Friday, which means I still get my weekends with my family. Um, it's admin, which is my comfort zone for paid work. The only thing for me is I don't know what the salary is. I am yet to find that out. That will play heavy on my decision to even accept it if it's offered to me. But let's face it, there'll be hardly any travel, minimal fuel costs, minimal wear and tear on the car, on-site parking, so don't have to worry about that. So there are a lot of plus points to this potential job. There really is. And like I said, I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket, but oh, it would be amazing. It really would. Because the commute is a killer. Okay, I am on the single crochet round. Got a little way to go, so let's pootle on through, pootle on through. Let's do this, let's do this. Okay, at a corner. In the corners, guys, I'm doing one stitch, chain two, one stitch. Obviously, it will be dependent on whether I'm on a double crochet round, a half double crochet round, or a single crochet round. But yeah, oh please, let's not play yarn chicken again. I don't know if I could handle it. The blue one went swimmingly. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, am I gonna make it? I don't know if I am. I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. I might have to pause and frog back. No! Not again! Yeah, I am. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I am back. Now, it took me another 2 attempts off camera, but I got it done. So clearly, some of these little bonbons are bigger than others, but that is okay. That is okay. I will finagle until I get it done. Right, we have one more to do. Just bear with me a sec. Okay, can't waste good tea. It was going cold. Right. The third and final one for episode 2. Let's get it done. Okay. So yes, it occurred to me that I mentioned Max's football training a little while ago. Now, it's not American football, guys. It is English football, which you guys call soccer. So, yeah. He got his kit last week. He was so chuffed, so over the moon. And actually, I've lost me on behind my laptop. Actually, a bit of a freaky coincidence. So my eldest Connor has joined a football team, a local one. Max has joined another local one, different one, not quite as local as Connor's. And they are both number 16. How weird. They're not connected. The football clubs are not connected in any way. There is no way that it was a deliberate thing. It was just a coinky dink. But yeah, they are both playing on or as number 16, which I just find too funny. Come on. Thank you. Okay, round one done. On to round two. So, yes. Hopefully I'll get everything done before the football training, soccer training, and then I can have an hour and a half peaceful crochet in the car while he's doing his thing, and then I can come back and chill for a bit before it's time to get Christina from the station again. For fear of repeating myself, it will have already been done, already happened. In fact, she'll probably already be home by the time you watch this. But yes. So, talking of travelling, Christina's done quite a bit of travelling over the last month and a little bit. Where are some of the amazing places you guys have travelled to? Let me know. Or are there places you wish you could go to? So some of the places that I have been on family holidays when I was younger is I have been to Tenerife. That was my first ever holiday abroad, going on an aeroplane. I have been to Malta. I have been to Turkey. I have been to Tunisia. I have been to Canada. I have been to, where else have I gone? Gran Canaria, Benidorm, Alicante. They're both places in Spain. I have been Mallorca. I have been to Disneyland Paris as part of a school trip when I was about 11 or 12. Where else have I been? I think that covers the majority of the places where I've been. Now, bucket list places are I have always wanted to go to New York. Anytime really, but it would be something else if I could go around Christmas time. Every year, guys, I watch Home Alone, and the one where you see the Christmas tree in Times Square. It's just, I don't know, there's just always been something since I was a kid that I've wanted to go to New York around Christmas time and see it for myself. Just looks absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what, when we went to Canada around Christmas time, that was amazing as well. We went to Niagara Falls and it was all lit up and it was so frozen that we could walk behind the falls and it was just sheets of ice. Absolutely magical and beautiful. But yes, bucket list place is New York. Another bucket list thing that I want to do is I want to travel the whole of Route 66. I was struggling to think of the number. You know, the one that goes right across the states. I want to do that. Where else would I love to go? I would love to go to the Great Wall of China. Where else would I love to go? Oh, I've been to Sicily, where Christina currently lives. We bobbed over there while we were in Spain. Oh, I'd love to go to Italy. Tuscany specifically. I'd love to go up in the mountains in Tuscany. Um, I would have loved to have taken my kids to Disneyland, Disney World, Florida. But that was never within my reach, guys. It was always a dream of mine, but it never happened. Um, do you know, I would be pretty much up for going anywhere. The only thing is Manfa doesn't do well with extreme heat, and she also doesn't do well with extreme cold. So, yeah, I'm a fussy bugger, I am. But I think ultimately, if it was offered to me, I would for sure go if I could, just to experience it. To have those memories, to see the world, see the planet that I live on, not just my tiny little part of it. I mean, I'm not being funny. I've never been to Moo's part of the UK, and I've been there this week, so there's lots of the world I haven't yet seen. Lots and lots. And who knows, maybe one day I'll get to see a bit more, but for now it's all pipe dreams. So yeah, what are some of the places you guys have been, or where would you love to go to? Oh, I'd also really love to go to that orangutan orphanage. Is it in Borneo? Oh, that would just be such an amazing experience. I would love to go there, guys. It would be fantastic. I've been to Sweden as well. That's another place that I forgot to mention. I have been to Sweden, loved it there. Loved it, loved it. Beautiful people, beautiful countryside, so clean and oh, just totally different world. It's amazing over there. That was another school. That was actually a work exchange school trip. I spent some time in some Swedish preschools and nurseries with the little babies. And then some of the Swedish students came over to the UK and did the same here. So that was a fantastic experience. That was. Went on a snowmobile, went skiing. I don't mean to offend anyone that's a vegetarian, but I tried reindeer and moose for the first time. The snow was beautiful. Oh, it was amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. Love to go again. I really would. I think I'd like to go again when there isn't snow, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've done 4 rounds. I'm on to my half double crochet round. We have just gone over the time that it was last time, but I have got a third. I'm on my third. We're doing all right, guys. We're doing all right. Of course, it's going to be longer than last week's, but I still don't think the time's too short. Oh, and I'm still doing doubles. OMG. Yeah. I'm going to try and encourage my boys to travel as much as they can as well before they get settled down with a partner and children or whatever it is that they're going to do with their life. See a bit of this beautiful world while you can is going to be my advice. Still so much I haven't seen. I'd love to go swimming with dolphins. Oh, so much. So much. Maybe I can do all my travelling when the kiddos are grown and don't need me as much. Because I'll only be in my late 40s, early 50s. That's still young enough to travel, right, guys? Surely it is. Am I still doing doubles? Oh, good lordy. That's probably why the red one didn't turn out. I went into automatic pilot. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. 1, 2, 3. Right. Here we go. Someone's just come in the front door. They might come in and interrupt this video. Hopefully not. Who knows? Who knows? If they do, they do. It's cool. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, still on the half doubles, making my way onto the last corner. Excuse me. Oh, whoever it was that came in went straight back out again. I reckon it was my Maxi topping up his juice bottle. Either that or someone was letting the cat out, maybe. I don't rightly know. And it wasn't my last corner at all. I'm telling you fibs. Telling you absolute downright fibs. Is this going to be another one where I have to pause and fix off camera? I hope not. I hope not. Beautiful colour of pink though. So pretty. I'm gonna have to ask Max how he chooses, whether he just blindly grabs and shoves in the bin, or whether he carefully selects what colours he wants, or I'll have to ask him. I'll let you know next week, guys. I'm just grateful that he's happy to do it for me so that we both get a surprise every week when we open up Gutt. Okay, come on, in you go. Oh. There we go, gotcha. Okay, so now we are on the final round, the single crochet round, and let's hope I don't have to play yarn chicken again. I think I'm going to be all right with this one. I really do think that some of these bonbons are longer than others, guys, because I seem to have a fair bit of this pink left on this round, whereas on the red I was really struggling and didn't have enough. May also be a tension thing, because I am doing this slightly more hurried than I would if I was off camera, but that's okay. Oh, those corner ones really don't want me to stitch into them. I do know I'm going to have to grab something to eat when I stop filming though, because on the day of filming it's 3:45 in the afternoon and I haven't yet eaten today. That's really bad, isn't it? Really, really bad. I've just been too busy, guys. Just been way too busy. I'll make sure that I have a decent dinner. And I might even make up for it and have some naughty snacks a bit later. It's all good. Don't you go worrying about that as well, guys. I'm fine. Many a day I only eat my dinner. Don't have 3 meals a day normally. So I will be a-okay. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Okie-dokie. Stitching like crazy. Oh my goodness, we are fast approaching the hour mark. I am so sorry, guys. But this is what we're going to have to expect if Max picks 3. Some weeks he may only pick 1 and they'll be short and sweet. You never know. It is totally in Max's hands. Totally Max's decision. Round the corner. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Last few stitches. If I can see them. There we go. There's that one. And then one, chain two. And connect. Yay, we did it. We did it. Where's... Oh, I haven't got scissors, have I? Oh, good gravy. There's loads of this pink one. How bizarre. But there we go. There she is. The pink one as well. But look how much left. So yeah, clearly the bonbons are all different lengths after all. But that is okay. So thank you for sitting with me all of that time. I really do appreciate it. We added the blue, the red, and the pink. So currently we have six of 60-ish. So that's about a tenth of the way, and we're only on episode 2. How amazing. So guys, I'm going to let you get going. I have kept you for the best part of an hour. Like I said, I really do appreciate it. Please let me know your thoughts on this segment. A lot of you seem to be enjoying it. Let me know if you're joining in and what you're making along with me, whether it's your scraps or whether you've got bonbons that you need to use up. Let me know where you've travelled, where you want to travel, all the questions that I asked, drop them in the comment section. And I will, of course, put Christina's and Moo's channels in the description box as well if you are not familiar of who I am talking about. Go and check them out. Go spread some Yarny love and tell them I said hi, because I love them lots, I do. Anyway, it was great chatting with you. It was great getting another load of squares done. Look at that pile growing already. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you soon. Now, if I don't see you, have a fabulous weekend ahead. There may be bonus videos, there may not be. I may go live, I may not. It just all depends. So if I do not see you over the weekend, have a fabulous one, and I'll see you again next week. But until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one or around the YouTube streets. Bye guys, love you loads.